What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So it was a pretty good episode of Fairy Tail. We got some flashback of when Wendy and Shelia first met at the Dragon King Festival when they fought against each other. And I think at that moment, in my opinion, Shelia was a little bit stronger than Wendy. But now that Wendy used Dragon Force in the Tartaros arc, I think she might be stronger than Shelia. So yeah, that was something pretty interesting that I don't know why I thought of, but I think Wendy is stronger than Shelia right now. She saved Shelia multiple times in this episode, so yeah. So yeah, it was pretty cool to see them fight together. Obviously, Wendy uses wind dragon slaying magic, and Shelia uses wind god slaying magic. So it's making a great combo in my opinion. I really like this combination attack. At first, in last week's episode preview, I thought they were doing a unison raid, but it was just it wasn't really a fusion of attack. They just used the same attack at the same time. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see them fight. We also saw Carla fight by herself. She's gonna be useful for once. Happy, obviously, he didn't train to use transformation magic, so he's gonna be useless again. But I'm really looking forward to see Carla fight in the next few episodes and in the final arc of the Fairy Tail series. But the coolest moment of the episode was this villain right there. He was one of the subordinates of Hades, the master of Makarov. And if you remember, in the Tenru Island arc, he was just destroying Natsu without breaking a sweat, you know. The one that finally came to the rescue was Gildart, and they were kind of equal. So it's crazy that Natsu in this episode just destroyed him with one hit, with one dragon war. It was crazy, man. It's crazy how stronger Natsu got. I have to admit, even though I read the manga, I'm hyped to see Natsu go up against someone as strong as him or stronger than him, because it's, like I said, it's crazy how strong he got, and I want to see him get past his limits. There was a pretty emotional moment at the end of the episode with Wendy and Shelia. Obviously, Wendy is going to rejoin Lucy, Natsu, and Happy to rebuild Fairy Tail, to find the other members of Fairy Tail. So she had to say goodbye to Shelia, and it was a pretty cool moment because Wendy actually admitted that Natsu was like a big brother to her. So it was kind of a cool moment to see. And it was also kind of funny because when she departed with Lucy and Natsu, she was crying because she's leaving Lamia Scale, but she was also crying because she's with Natsu, Lucy, and Happy again. So she was crying of happiness and of sadness at the same time. So that was kind of funny to me. The next village that they're going to is a village where it rains a lot, where it rains often, and we know that everywhere Juvia goes it rains. At least before she joined Fairy Tail, everywhere she went it rained. So the next member of the Fairy Tail Guild that we're going to encounter is Juvia. It's been a while, so I really want to know how stronger she got in the 1 year time skip. Obviously, I read the manga, but I really don't remember what happened, you know, except for the big things. But yeah, I really want to know how strong she get and her new techniques that she got. And we also saw in the episode preview, Gray, it seems like he's getting consumed by his demon slaying magic, so we'll have to see this in next week's episode. But I think next week's episode is going to be pretty good, you know, better than the first two, but we'll see. There was also this screenshot that I took in the episode preview. I liked it, that's why I'm putting it in the video. There's not really a reason why I put it there, I just really liked it. But yeah, it's Natsu and Lucy obviously, but it says that as a dark shadow corrodes Gray's body, so we know that the devil slaying magic or demon slaying magic is consuming Gray, it seems. So it's pretty interesting. But man, one of the best moments of the episode is when we saw the flashback of Ignale fighting Acnologia, and I have to admit, I almost forgot that Ignale died in the last season of Fairy Tail. So that's crazy. That's how long Fairy Tail was gone. So yeah, I almost forgot that Ignil died. But yeah, we saw a flashback of Acnologia. We saw a foreshadowing, obviously, of Acnologia. He was in a cave and he had a smirk, so obviously he will be the final villain with Zeref. So I'm hyped to see this fight. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good episode. I think next week's episode is gonna be better because we're gonna see the Sabretooth members. Yeah, I'm hyped about next week's episode, man. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Like I said, it was pretty good. I'm happy that Wendy is back, and I'm happy that the Fairy Tail series is back. I do Fairy Tail reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things. I do reviews of other anime shows, so stay tuned for that. My next video, sorry, is gonna be the One Piece episode review. I think One Piece is gonna be at 9 Eastern, so 9 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned for that. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It would help my channel to grow a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.